Seabreeze Fitness in Costa Mesa, California. Today we're going to be doing some basic fundamentals of boxing with Warrior Vince. We're going to do it Team War style right here. And remember, Team War is an acronym for Warrior Athletic Regiment. So he has some experience already, but this is his first time with me. So we're going to see how quick he advances on the style we have here and see what we need to work with in this gym for Team War. Alright, so once again, this is Warrior Vince, and we're going to go ahead and get started from all the way from the basics, from ones to twos, stance, everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and let me see your stance first and see how it looks. Alright, so that's good. Alright, give me less of a target with your stomach. So I want you to try this new style, and if you don't like it, oh well, just take what you like from it and discard what you don't. So, because look, if you see me, you can see that target, right? That you can go at it all day. If I go like this, now you're going to have to go this way to apart a little bit better, right? So you want to give me less target, because then that way I have to go like this to see it better. Because right now your guard is in front of it. So it's going to be hard to do that. So I'm going to have to go like feint you or something and go this way to try to hit that opening, right? So I'm right here, I'm at a disadvantage already. But if you're normal how you were, I can easily just probe that, boom, probe it, without even having to worry because you're like this. But if you're like this, it's hard to get through that little guard. So throw that waist back that way it gives me less profile, but you already got that good, which is make that little cage with your shoulders. Alright, what else? Let me see. And you always want to have this one on your chin right there, because it's possible for me to double up and go this way. And if you have it right here, you don't really have to move too much. You just go into it a little bit. If you have it where you were, which was a little bit forward like this, I can still manage to get the back of your ear or something. And I can literally pop. It happened to me when I fought that freaking professor that I told you. He was getting so frustrated that fucker intentionally popped my eardrum. And that's where I learned to not keep my hand hit like this. You know, because he went boom, right over like that, bam, and hit it, and I was like, and I buckled my knees, like, what the fuck just happened? But I tried not to show it, and then he popped my freaking eardrum, man. But by cupping his hand and boom, like that. And he did it on purpose. He knew what he was doing, man. Anyhow, so you always want to have one in the chin. That way you know it's in your chin, because that's you know chess, right? The fundamentals of chess. The queen is your chin. You want to always protect the queen, which is your chin. All right. Your lead hand, you don't have too close, because if it's possible for me to hit that and then you hit yourself, it's the same exact thing as me punching you, but you're going to punch yourself with your own hand. So you want to have, this is your pawn, so you want to have it like that, because in that way, that's going to frustrate people. They're going to want to hit it out of the way, move it out of the way, or move this way, and now I'm at disadvantage. And then that way too, you shock absorb stuff easier that way, and you have less chance of punching your own self when it's out there like that. Right? Just a little bit. I know it feels weird, but trust me, I've used it many times, and it helps you preserve energy. Trust me, that way you don't have to go out to try to dampen a punch or something. It's already there, and all you need to do is, if you're familiar with fencing a little bit, the one where, you know, how they stand all kind of weird like that. Well, anyways, we'll get into that in a little bit. So getting your guard, let's see. So that's the only problem I see was that little bit of, you had to have a little too much of a profile that I can easily probe. Now it's more difficult now. Also, you want to almost be like a praying mantis. I know this is going to feel uncomfortable, but if you're this way, see, look at my body, right? So now it's hard to get into it, right? You're going to have to go looping, and it's hard to punch this way, right? So, but if you're like the way you are, I can easily still probe that. It's possible. I mean, I know you're fast and you'll be able to do your thing, but then you're going to waste too much energy that way. So just conserve it. At first, it's going to be awkward, but once your body adjusts and gets used to this crazy little position, you're going to conserve so much energy and just be nonchalant, moving back and forth and wasting efforts on strategy and not trying to freaking block, because you can just literally stand there and just do little shifts, boom, and not just have to go like this, because then you expose your face. All right, so bring that elbow in. There you go, like that. Now it's really difficult. I have to go this way a little bit, and I'm already at a disadvantage to try to get to that hole right there. All right, so here we go. Let's go with the one. There you go, one. Try to step forward, because then you're coming into me. See, that's one bad habit that probably taught you at work. I don't want to say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. One. So all you want to do is, like, this is where the fencing comes in. bring your hand up like this. So I can hit it, so you're going to go, and then right back. So you land on the toe, but then you come right back. Alright, just like that. So, alright, just bring it back. And see, I'm barely going like that. I'm not going way back, because obviously you don't want to have your feet together, because then you're off your compromised position. And this is what I call pop, the stance, position of power. So whenever I say pop, back to pop, that means go back to your position of power, because right here is where you have your guard. You don't have to work so hard to guard things, and this is where you're gonna have the most power. Alright, so go back in your guard. Alright, so another thing is, I know this is your style, but I want you to try mine real quick. Try to dissect my center this way with that one. So you want to bring it, you want to point it towards me. A little more. There you go. Because that's what's going to help you. Because look at, go back to your old stance. Right. Say for instance, I misdirected you and you didn't see this coming. See how easily you get off balance? Yeah. Alright? So that's why you want to point it towards you, because now all you need to do is just go down. If that happens, there you go. See, you kept your balance a little bit easier. Just make sure you go down into it, boom, and go down. That's why I want you to dissect the center of your opponent with that front foot. And then that way you're going to be able to bring out a lot more power with the jab, because if you're sideways, it's harder to throw out that jab, a quick jab. Because when you land, it's hard to push away this way. If you land this way, it's easy to just push off with your calf and your toe. That's why fencing, that's why they do it like that. That's why they stand like that on the fencing. Alright. So, and Bruce Lee did that too. That way you can move back and forth quick. Alright. So dissect the middle, that way this is pop. If you're dissecting the middle, you know you can control the shit out of your opponent that way. By pointing that toe to your, dissecting the middle of your opponent. Because that's, you know about that, the attack should be down the center, everywhere. From head to all the way down. Alright, so there we go. So let's see, hit it only at about 20%. Just tap, just snap it, just snap your little punches. Alright, ready? 1. There you go. 1. Good. 1. 1. 1. 1. There you go. 1. And step back. Don't take that shot. Eventually, that's gonna get tiring. Yeah. So why even risk taking wasting any energy? So all you need to do is that's where that fencing comes in again. Just boom. Just a tiny little bit. Plus, that gives me the illusion that you're retreating. What is that going to make me want to do? Most boxers, they're going to see that as a weakness, or obviously you're trying to bait them, but most people are going to see that as a weakness. They're going to try to come at you. But all you're doing is doing this, so if you're coming at me, I can just collide, boom. You know what I'm saying? But it's helping you take dampen that punch, boom. Boom. Alright, so try that a little bit. So 1. There you go. 1. There you go. See, you're not taking, I'm touching it, but you're not wasting any energy. It's just right there. If you don't step back, that's going to dampen, get tired, and then this is going to come out slow and slower. Preserving energy, economy of motion. Here we go. Dissect my middle. Dissect the middle. There you go. 1. There you go. 1. Good. 1. 1. Alright, now I'm going to start swinging at your face. 1. There you go. 1. You don't need to, if it's not going to hit you, don't even bother trying to block, because I can use that to my advantage, I can see that you're doing that all the time, and I can try to time something with that. Alright, 1. There you go. 1. Good. 1. And don't forget, 92% of the time, you'll never knock somebody out with a jab. So don't waste energy. It's just a probe. It's just a misdirection. It's just your palm. Alright, so here we go. 1. There you go. 1. Good. 1. 1. 1. 1. Good. Alright, check it off. Alright, let's go back to 1-1 to see what your 1-1 looks like. 1-1.